Sheikha MOZA bint Nasser is the most elegant woman in the world, who you've probably never heard of. She is a fashion icon who doesn't compromise on modesty and cultural values, an Instagram star, and with many other titles. And well, so far she is revolutionizing the way Middle Eastern women are seen. However, what you might not know is that behind the charm, there's a troubling dark reality. So, what secrets are hidden behind Sheikha MOZA's polished exterior? Stay with us as we uncover the truth. This is Luxe Diaries. Before we continue, make sure you subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for more videos like this. First of all, let's get to know Her Highness Sheikha MOZA bint Nasser. She is the wife of Sheikh Hamad bin Khalifa Al Thani, the former leader of Qatar. She is also the co-founder and chairperson of the Qatar Foundation. This is a non-profit group that works to improve education, science, and community development. She got married to Sheikh Hamad in 1977 when she was just 18 years old. But her life didn't end there. She earned a degree in sociology from Qatar University in 1986 and later completed a master's degree in public policy in Islam from Hamad bin Khalifa University. Over the years, she's been awarded honorary doctorates from top universities like Texas, A&M, Carnegie Mellon, and Georgetown for her incredible work. She's also used her education to inspire and empower women in Qatar to follow their dreams. What's fascinating is how Sheikha MOZA has transformed herself over the years. She was once an ordinary Qatari girl who caught the attention of a crown prince. Now, she's not just a royal wife. She's one of a kind in the Arab world. Unlike most royals in the region, she's not hidden from public view. In fact, she's the first ruling spouse in Qatar to step into the spotlight. And then there's her style. Sheikha MOZA is well known for her amazing fashion sense. Her family owns shares in big luxury brands like Harrods, Valentino, and Louis Vuitton. In 2012, Qatar Holding even bought a 1% share in LVMH for $700 million. But it's not just about her family's connections. Her personal style is what makes her stand out. Even without a personal stylist, she always looks incredible, wearing top designer brands like Chanel, Hermès, Jean-Paul Gaultier, and Valentino. She has an incredible talent for choosing outfits that make a bold statement. Her influence doesn't stop at her wardrobe. With over 630,000 Instagram followers, she's a social media icon. Her posts showcase her jet-setting lifestyle, stunning outfits, and signature turbans, which she wears in place of a hijab. She's also known for her love of exquisite jewelry, which perfectly complements her elegant style. Whether it's a single strand of pearls or many layers, her style always looks elegant. But one of her most beautiful pieces is her customized Cartier Eternity Snake Diamond Necklace. The original necklace, once worn by Naomi Campbell, was created to celebrate Cartier's 150th anniversary. It was made of platinum and had two of the world's largest emeralds, weighing 205 and 206 carats, along with 26 smaller emeralds, 3,957 diamonds, and delicate pearls. However, her version of the necklace was changed to suit her style. The big emeralds were replaced with two sparkling white diamonds, and the smaller emeralds and pearls were removed to give it a simpler, more modern look. She wore this incredible necklace with a gray J. Mendel couture dress in 2010 at an event in London, and everyone was amazed by her elegance. Another remarkable piece from her collection comes from Boghossian's Kissing collection. This unique design allows gemstones to appear as if they're floating over one another. The top stone is cut traditionally, while the lower stone is flatter and acts as a support. According to the brand's founder, Albert Boghossian, this technique requires incredible precision and years of expertise to perfect. By the way, she wore a pair of Colombian emerald earrings from this collection, paired with a Christian Dior haute couture suit, during her meeting with the French president in Paris. By now, you might be wondering, how can someone so admired for their elegance and progress have a darker side? You see, Sheikha MOZA bint Nasser is known as a champion of education, sustainability, fashion, and art. She's seen as the modern face of Qatar, a country deeply rooted in tradition and conservative values. She's also the mother of Qatar's current emir. But behind her polished image lies a more troubling reality. She plays a key role in Qatar's strategy of using progressive projects to hide the country's involvement in regional instability. Unfortunately, even prominent figures like First Lady Jill Biden have fallen for this polished image. During her visit to Qatar, Jill Biden praised her, saying, "I appreciate Her Highness SHEIKA MOZA's leadership in an area we both deeply care about, education." While this may sound like a fair acknowledgement, the reasons Qatar invests in education are very different from those of the United States. She is the co-founder and chairperson of the Qatar Foundation, a nonprofit organization established by the Qatari royal family in 1995. One of its main projects is Education City, a large campus in Doha that hosts branches of 6 American universities. The Qatar Foundation promotes Education City as a center for learning and innovation, but it also serves Qatar's broader goal of spreading its influence around the world. This influence sometimes takes the form of supporting radical ideologies. For example, Georgetown University opened a branch in Education City in 2005. In 2024, Georgetown hosted a series of conferences called Hivarat, Dialogues, which brought together scholars, policymakers, and government officials to discuss global issues. One of the speakers at the September 2024 event was Wada Khanfar, a former director of Al Jazeera. Khanfar has been linked to controversial activities, including praise for Hamas's violent actions in October 2023 and alleged ties to Hamas as a local operative in Africa in the 1990s. Qatar isn't just gaining political influence from its partnerships with American universities. It's also benefiting in other ways. For example, Texas A&M's contract with the Qatar Foundation states that the foundation owns all technology and intellectual property created at its Qatar campus. This includes cutting-edge scientific research. However, in February 2024, Texas A&M announced plans to close its Qatar campus by 2028, explaining that its core mission should focus on Texas and the United States. For Qatar, supporting education isn't just about being generous. It's a way to gain power, influence American schools, and make the country look good to the world. But this strategy doesn't stop at education. Qatar also spends a lot of money on global projects to improve its image, and SHEIKA MOZA often plays a big role in this through her work with the United Nations. Since the late 1990s, SHEIKA MOZA has held several UN roles, including UNESCO's Special Envoy for Education and Ambassador to the UN's Alliance of Civilizations. These positions have helped Qatar build a positive image globally while deflecting criticism of its controversial actions. For instance, SHEIKA MOZA praised Hamas leader Yahya Sinwar, who played a major role in Hamas's violent actions on October 7th, in a tweet shortly after his death. Under her son's leadership, Qatari Emir Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani, Qatar has given over $1 billion to Hamas-controlled Gaza since 2012, while providing a safe haven for the group's senior leaders. At the same time, Qatar faces serious criticism for its own human rights record. According to the U.S. State Department's 2023 report, there have been credible reports of forced disappearances, arbitrary arrests, political prisoners, severe restrictions on free speech, and widespread gender-based violence within the country. This highlights how Qatar uses education and global philanthropy as tools to enhance its image and influence, while continuing problematic practices both at home and abroad. Her involvement in arts and fashion is another part of her carefully crafted public image. She's often seen wearing high-end couture, modified to align with Qatar's modesty rules. For instance, at the royal wedding of Jordan's Prince Al Hussein bin Abdullah II in June 2023, she wore a vintage Valentino evening coat with satin Valentino pumps. In September 2023, she stunned in a sleek Valentino haute couture gown while meeting Turkey's First Lady. Fashion magazines showered her with praise for these looks. However, what these glossy photos don't reveal is Qatar's deeper connection to the luxury fashion world. Hula, a Qatari investment firm linked to the royal family, is the majority owner of Valentino and also owns the French fashion house Balmain. Qatar's influence in the fashion industry doesn't stop there. In 2010, Qatar's sovereign wealth fund, the Qatar Investment Authority, QIA, bought British luxury retailer Harrods for £1.5 billion. At one point, QIA also owned about 10% of the luxury jewelry brand Tiffany & Company. before selling its shares in 2021 to Louis Vuitton Moet Hennessy, LVMH, in which Qatar holds a 1.03% stake. Her carefully curated image is a lesson in public relations. Through her fashion and arts patronage, she portrays Qatar as modern and progressive. But behind the glamour lies a more troubling reality. Like its approach to education, Qatar uses luxury fashion as a tool to enhance its global reputation, while continuing practices that contradict the image it projects. The contrast couldn't be more obvious. On one hand, Qatar presents itself as a modern, forward-thinking nation, full of progress and innovation. On the other hand, it's deeply tied to corruption, restrictive policies, and actions that raise serious questions. SHEIKA MOZA's glamorous image plays a key role in shaping how the world sees Qatar. Her elegance and charm seem to distract from the country's deeper problems, painting a picture of progress while masking issues that need to be addressed. This strategy of using a polished public persona to deflect criticism is why the international community, especially countries like the United States, needs to view Qatar with caution and a critical eye. But what about you? What do you think? Is SHEIKA MOZA truly a symbol of progress and change, or is her charm a clever way to hide something much more calculated? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more videos like this one.